What's going on, guys? It is your boy, the combat consultant, the soundboard god, Jacob Kubman, and fights like this only come around once in a lifetime. I'm, of course, talking about VOLK versus Islam 1. It seems like cosmically, we need a second one. With everything going on with the IV drip controversy, how there are two people now tied for the pound-for-pound best in the sport, obviously VOLK and Islam, and just everything that surrounded this fight. You know, VOLK being confident but also respectful after the fight, going on Ariel Helwani's show. Everything is leading up to this second fight. I understand that Yair Rodriguez had a fantastic showing against Josh Emmett, like one of the best out of his career. He looked fantastic pretty much everywhere. Silenced a lot of the doubters. I personally thought he might lose by TKO if he stayed and hung in the pocket with Josh Emmett like he did with Max Holloway, but he didn't. He managed to stay out of trouble. And now he's set up to face VOLK at 145. But I personally think, in my humble opinion as an MMA fan, that VOLK needs to rematch Islam. We need to see a rematch before both these guys go back to their respective weight classes. If they don't, we don't know if this is going to get sidetracked, right? Or this fight could even end up not happening. Because imagine Islam goes back to 155. It's hard to really believe that either of these guys would lose at their respective weight classes. I mean, listen, Yair is going to be a tough matchup. But if we know anything about VOLK at this point, is that he's pretty much damn near invincible. Again, though, let's say on the off chance that one of these guys loses in their respective weight classes, we might never get the chance to see these guys rematch, and it would be a huge what if for the sport. I don't think anyone in either of these weight classes, besides, of course, Yair Rodriguez being interim champ, would probably mind the boogeymen of their respective divisions staying up and fighting each other for a little while, where they get to mill around and kind of just jockey for dominance in the lower spots beyond champion. So it just makes sense, man. Put it into an IV drip and shoot it into my veins, man. I need to see a vote, because honestly, dude, this introduces, if you think about the second fight, how many new storylines and what ifs would be introduced? How does this affect Islam's confidence coming in? Does he prepare even harder? Could we then see a dominant Islam performance if he actually, because I get the feeling he didn't really prepare on the ground for this fight, or he didn't expect VOLK to be where he was at on the ground. Do we see a much more refined Islam? Do we see a much more refined VOLK? How confident would he be coming into this rematch? What do the weights look like in this one? Does Islam then go down to 145, or would that probably be like, he'd be skin and bones by that point, so it wouldn't make any sense. There would just be so many what ifs. And it has to, you almost said, because they're tied, man. That's the thing. This fight, cosmically, it makes too much sense. It's the MMA gods doing their blessed work and setting us fans up with a fantastic chance for a second opportunity. I need it. I absolutely need it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. It has been your boy, of course, the soundboard god, the combat consultant, Jacob Kuberman, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.